What is up, YouTube? I'm back on Wednesday, and guess what today is? The second year anniversary that I've owned this thing. So I figured it's been long enough that I know kind of the flaws of this truck, or you know, just little issues that we have, that I can give you like an honest review of this 2022. Mind you, I have done, you know, quite a bit of stuff to the truck, but like engine wise, transmission wise, interior, it's generally the same. The only thing that's like really different is like the steps, obviously, wheels, tires, the lift, obviously tinted windows, Raptor lights on the front. But I have a video going over all of that, but I figured I would show you an honest 2-year review of this truck. So we're gonna start at the front of the truck. This is the black appearance package. So you get the black bezels, black grille, black caps, black badges, the black FX4 logo. But one thing I did want to point out, on these headlights, they're already kind of peeling. So can you see that? So you see where the clear is kind of coming off. So it's actually on both sides. It's on the left or right side and the left side. It's a little worse on this side. You can kind of see like right in that area where it's missing. So just one thing to be mindful of. I don't know if that's just like a clear coat issue from the factory or a cleaning material that I'm using that's just ruining it, but I've also never had that problem before. So if anyone has an idea on how to fix that, that'd be great. Also, if you're wondering if a front bumper is stronger than a brick on your house, it's not. Not that that's a review, but I ran into my house. But that's about all I can say for that. And then coming on over here, if you've noticed, there is no valence. So this isn't a trimmer, this isn't FX4, but I did cut the valence. I have a video on that, but it just looks so goofy. So I took that nonsense off, and then we leveled it, of course, to make it look better. Kind of coming around to the side here. Let's go to the other side so you can see it in the sunlight at least. But let's talk about transmission real fast. So this is the 10-speed, which is way better than the 68 RFE that was on the Ram, which was a 6-speed. This 10-speed, way better. One thing I can note about the 10-speed in this truck, it does not like to be driven slow. So if you're coming off of a light or just a dead stop and you're kind of like cruising really slow, because it does have that skip shift feature, if you're not like on the gas, you know, you don't have to haul ass, but if you're not like actively trying to get the RPMs up on the truck, then it's a little bit luggy, and it feels like the truck almost stalls out a little bit. So as long as you're on the gas, the 10-speed is absolutely amazing. One other thing I did want to talk about was, most people know they call these things Aluma Duties, right? It's an aluminum truck. So one issue I did have is I actually dropped my dirt bike in the back of this, and I don't know if you can tell, but it hit the side right here. Like, you can't even tell on video, but like right here, there's like a raised bump, right? So it hit it and kind of pushed up the backside of the bed there. I'm assuming that if that would have been a steel bed, that probably wouldn't have happened. But coming back here to this is my next kind of gripe for you guys. It does have the bed step, right? So one thing that I haven't noticed about this, so when you're stepping off of this and your foot is on here, this keeps getting pulled. Like, see, look, right there. It keeps separating. And it's not a big deal. You can push it back in and it snaps in, but every time your foot slides off this when you step off, you kind of have to kick that back in. But there's that gripe. Let's go into the inside of the truck just real fast, because we got to talk about these mirrors real fast. So, you know, it's a Ford, so they have to advertise just like every other company. Oh, look, another Ford. Ooh. My tires are that low. I made a video on that. Go watch it. I keep them low though. So these mirrors are folding mirrors. I actually don't even need the truck. I just need to be an accessory. So these mirrors do extend, right? Let's roll this down so you can see. So they extend out. Tow package, right? They come back in. That works great. Here's my complaint. Whenever you push the button to fold them, this one folds slower than that one. That one's in, this one's still moving, right? Just kind of like maybe a potential foreseen issue for the mirrors. That's really my only complaints about the outside of this vehicle. It is awesome that they fold by themselves and they retract in and out, because there's nothing worse than having to go over to the passenger side, kick your mirror out, or ask your passenger if they can kick the mirror out for you if you're towing like a wider load. But besides that, it's awesome. The sound system in this truck, absolutely amazing. It has, oh gosh, I don't know how many speakers, but it's the Bang & Olufsen sound system. So it has the subwoofer in the back, which is awesome. Of course, we have this massive 10-inch display, which comes with most models. We have our exhaust brake, which would be the next thing on my topic list here. So I've used the exhaust brake quite a bit actually, and I was kind of testing it to see if it was good while not towing, since I am on 37s, which is a way heavier tire than the factory tires, and it actually works really good. So you can actually put this, if we press it here, you can put engine brake on, like full on. So as soon as you let go of the gas, it would immediately start using your exhaust brake. Or you can put it in automatic, which just means whenever you step on the brake, it'll turn on your exhaust brake. So you have those two options. And I use the automatic one because instead of every time it comes on when you let go of the accelerator, you can do it when you tap the brake, it'll come on. And it's just better that way, especially if you're like daily driving your truck and you're in the city. It's just a lot better to leave it on the automatic one, because it's not constantly kicking on. It only kicks on when you hit the brake. And then when you get off the highway, it works really good, and you'd be saving yourself some brake wear and tear there. But besides that, this is an awesome truck. I really have no complaints about this truck, other than like the aluminum issue I had in the back, but you know, that's my fault. Don't drop a dirt bike on the side of your truck. The transmission, if you just drive it normal, you know, I mean, it doesn't hurt to haul ass in your truck every now and again, you know, that'd probably help you, honestly, especially with the way diesels are routed with EGRs and all that stuff nowadays. It'd probably be beneficial for your truck to haul ass once in a while. But one more thing, I did forget about this, the camera on this thing, right? So you have the camera, so the fifth wheel camera, God. So backing up a fifth wheel kind of sucks anyway, but having this camera, so nice. I mean, you generally can see in the back whatever you're backing up to, but having this helps a lot, especially, I use this when my dirt bike's back there and I have like tools and stuff laying around. I can check to make sure they haven't flown out of the bed yet. So I'm actually gonna get out because it's getting freaking hot in here. All right. But anyways, there's my review on this truck. My miles per gallon right now, which if any of you are curious, is 14.5 miles to the gallon. That's between city and highway mileage on 37. So that's really not that bad. I had an F-150 with 35s on it, and I think my average was like 10 on between highway and city. So, you know, damn near 5 miles per gallon better on this. Really nice. So anyway, that's the video. There's the truck. Like always, guys, please like and subscribe. Every Wednesday, got new videos coming out. I'm going to do a video. I actually just put the leaf springs on. I'm just waiting for them to kind of settle so I can give you an honest review on whether or not you should buy Carly leaf springs. But it's more or less, it's a little bit higher in the back now. It was supposed to level it out entirely, and I'm assuming that's probably just because the leaf springs haven't completely settled yet. So we'll let that figure itself out. I'll do a video on that. I'll do an install video on sorry, on the leaf springs, and then a review of the setup itself. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate your time, and like, subscribe. See you next time.